It is reported that co-anchor of NBC's Today Show, Savannah Guthrie, her mother is missing. Her mother's name is Nancy Guthrie. They feel that she may have been taken from her Arizona home sometime during the night. Their concern is two things. She's missing and they don't know where she's at. And the other concern is Nancy Guthrie takes medications on a daily basis, medications that is needed, and her medications are not with her.
The mother of our colleague, Savannah Guthrie, has gone missing from her Arizona home. And now the sheriff there tells me she was taken against her will from her bed in the middle of the night.
This is not just a missing persons case. There's evidence that there is some kind of foul play. A lot of things that the sheriff's office and detectives have discovered.
Our thoughts and prayers are with Savannah and her family right now. Police saying what they need is the public's help. Anything from turning over home security cam footage to reporting anything that looks suspicious they saw in Nancy Guthrie's Tucson neighborhood. The 84-year-old was last seen on Saturday. And when investigators responded to her home, they said they found a scene that was suspicious in nature. All of us here at NBC News are hoping for the safe return of her mother.
Many prayers for Savannah Guthrie and her mom and family and friends and loved ones.
News family. Police, though, saying this could now be a race against time for Guthrie, who needs her daily medication.
Nancy was last seen Saturday night when family members dropped her off at home around 9:45 p.m. But the next morning, police say a call from a friend at Nancy's church. She never showed up for Sunday service.
This is not dementia related. She is as sharp as a tack. The family wants everybody to know this isn't somebody who just wandered off.
The sheriff says they're searching with helicopters, drones, infrared systems, teams on the ground, and canine units. But
Savannah Guthrie was extremely close to her mom. They had a relationship like a mother and daughter that was more like friendship, a love that, came from a long life of respect, love, kindness, growth, and everything that a mother could have taught her daughter and everything that a daughter could have given to her mother to thank her back for what she provided for her. There were several times when Nancy Guthrie, which is Savannah Guthrie's mom, appeared on the Today Show, and you could just see the joy in Savannah.
Anchor thanking everyone for the thoughts, prayers, and messages of support. Right now, our focus remains on the safe return of our dear mom.
But it doesn't. Cute.
Savannah's mother has been a frequent guest on the Today Show.
My mom and I feel click. That's friends, too. It's just amazing what she's brought to my life.
The two often reminisce about their tight bond.
One of my favorite memories is we were driving home. There was a rainbow. My mom said, let's find the end of the rainbow. And I would say, turn right, turn right. We never found the end of the rainbow. That's one of my favorite memories, too.
They talk about the tough times, too, like when Savannah's dad died when she was just 16.
We lost my dad suddenly and shockingly, and my mom was so strong and set aside her own grief in many ways just to be there and make sure that we could all move forward together.
For years, they stayed together at home, where Savannah lived with her mother during college.
We didn't have money to afford the dorm, and that was thing one. But the other was that my sister and I really felt like we should stick with my mom and not leave her alone.
When it came to getting a job, though, her mother pushed her to pursue her dreams.
She said, if you can't leave me, then I didn't do my job right, Savannah. She just gave me permission to go,
But the greatest gift Nancy gave to her,
faith and belief in God. It changed my whole life.
Today, she and her family are leaning on that faith, praying for Nancy's safe return.
It's obvious that even the sheriff who is speaking on the investigation really cared for Miss Nancy Guthrie. You could hear it in his voice. You can hear his concerns due to what they found regarding the foul play and not just a situation where there's a missing person. You can hear the concern and the worry that, and usually you have to be strong to be a sheriff. Mentally, emotionally, it's not showed, but he becomes emotional due to the circumstances.
She was taken out of the home against her will, and that's how this investigation is moving.
What would you say to someone who, if they're holding Nancy Guthrie right now, what's your message to them?
Right now, her are vital. I can't stress that enough. It's been better than 24 hours, and the family tells us if she doesn't have those meds, it can become fatal. Savannah is family to us. She's a big part of this community. Her family is devastated, the entire family. And, this just doesn't happen in Tucson. You don't see someone at 84 years of age go home, go to bed, and in the middle of the night just disappear from her own home, from her own bed. That's not who we are. We just want her back.
Yeah, we all do. We all do, Sheriff. I know you've been in contact with Savannah, who we know is in Tucson. What is your message to her and the Guthrie family and all the viewers who care so much about Savannah?
We're not going to give up. We'll get this. I'm blessed. I have a team that is, look, they'll solve this. I know they will.
Sheriff, we thank you for your time. I know you're busy, and I'm going to be praying that you find Nancy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
If you have any information about the case for investigators, please call the Pima County Sheriff's Office. It's the number you see right here on the screen, or go to 88crime.org.
My heart goes out to Savannah Guthrie and her family. You could tell Nancy Guthrie is loved by so many people, including, you could even see the emotions in the sheriff that was speaking. Any little detail can lead to solving the case or can lead to the next step to help to solve the case. If you know anything, there was a number that was provided for the Pima County Sheriff's Office, the 520-351-4900, or anonymous hotline 88crime.org, or they had another number down there, 520-882-7463. If you know anything, don't be scared to provide that information, because that information can be helpful. And the sooner someone comes forth or can provide information regarding her whereabouts or lead to her whereabouts, the better the outcome can be, either for Mrs. Nancy Guthrie or even for the peace for her family to be able to find her, no matter what. Just remember, if it was your family, you would want the same thing. I will be one of the many people praying for you and your family, Miss Savannah Guthrie, and praying for a safe return for your mom, Nancy Guthrie.